Welcome to Mzansi Kanas. Welcome to the biggest podcast in Africa. Welcome to the biggest show everyone is waiting to see. In today's video, guys, we'll be talking about yesterday's game between Arsenal and Manchester City in the Community Shield. So we'll be looking at what have we learned from Arsenal in terms of the whole game team's play. So let's get into today's video. The question people are asking is that what did we learn from Arteta's team yesterday against Manchester City? So according to me, obviously, Reece Nelson, Fabio Vieira and Gabriel Jesus, they must go to free up some funds from the squad, and for the squad and for the team building, and to free up some space as well. So as of yet, Mikel Arteta doesn't need them, doesn't give them any minutes to play. We've seen them play in the previous games against Real Betis, Como and Borussia Dortmund, but some of these players, Reece Nelson hasn't played. I think from the first game of the preseason, and Fabio Vieira played against Dortmund and he played against Como, if I'm not mistaken, but just a few minutes there and there. And Gabriel Jesus as well has played a few minutes as well. Since the striking department have come back from their holidays, he hasn't sniffed any minutes as yet. So according to me, he must go and they must leave the club, and the club must find a solution in terms of where do they go. No more in terms of Reece Nelson, no more buy option, loan with the buy option. No, they must find a way to sell him like a straight purchase, a straight sale. They must sell him with Fabio Vieira as well and Gabriel Jesus. So the other thing that we learned yesterday is that Ethan Nwaneri and Gabriel Martinelli, they are just a sacrifice of pure profit and for space for a new left wing. So that's what I've learned yesterday. That, and I'm a bit worried because yesterday we didn't have anyone to come on to rest Christos Solis, because what we've learned ever since ever since the team, not just Mikel, ever since the team has been playing very well, challenging for cups, challenging for the Premiership title, and challenging for the Champions League as well, is that we need depth in the squad. We need players with good qualities. And the left hand side yesterday didn't have anyone to come on and play and rest Christos Solis, because he's been playing ever since he's been to us, and he's been playing I think almost like 60 minutes upwards. Yeah, so we need to rest him, because we need them to rest and have a proper season as well. So the other thing is that when it comes to the midfield, wow, what a midfield we have. We have a beautiful midfield. You have players like Miles Lewis-Skelly. We have players like Martin Zubimendi. We play Bruno Guimaraes. We have Declan Rice. We have Mikel Merino. All these players yesterday played a significant role in terms of nullifying Manchester City's midfield yesterday, and especially the Miles Lewis-Skelly, Bruno Guimaraes and Martin Odegaard. They were very exceptional in terms of how they controlled the midfield, how they pressed, how they played like as a team, as a unit, they played as a unit in the midfield. Like when they press together. When they fall back, and in terms of getting into shape, they close the spaces and everything. So they were very good. What I've seen is that these players that I've mentioned, they are Mikel Arteta's pivots. So yeah, that's our midfield, and he wants them all. He wants each and every one of them. He's not gonna sell anyone in terms of our midfield. So yeah, and other news is that if Victor Osimhen happens, it will be for Victor Gyökeres, not Kai Havertz, because we saw yesterday Kai Havertz started the game, and he started until I think around the 70 plus minutes or 80th minute of the game. That's when Victor Gyökeres came on, and so I'll be a bit worried in terms of Victor Gyökeres, because even last season in the big games he didn't play. Mikel Arteta opted to play Kai Havertz, and in Kai's defense, I would say that he's been playing very well since the World Cup. He's been sharp, even since last season, coming back from his long spell of injuries. He's been very, very, very good in terms of leading the line, holding the ball for Arsenal to catch a breather as well. So he's been playing very well. In terms of Gyökeres, sometimes the ball would be like, it would bounce on him and he couldn't control the ball as well. But when it comes to Kai Havertz, he's a very, very good player. Technically, so he's a good player. He's very good in tight spaces as well. So we saw yesterday, even his goal it was a brilliant goal. And he checked the space. If you can see the footage, you would see that he checked the space. Where's the space? Where can I land myself? Like, where will the ball land? So he was like, you know what? Cha, boom, bang, with a beautiful header. Yeah, that's what would happen in terms of Victor Gyökeres and everything. So another thing is that on the game itself, like, I would say Captain Martin Odegaard was exceptional. He was exceptional. He led the team very well. It was, I would say, it's a captain's performance. People were like, last season they would judge Martin Odegaard and they were like, no, he must go and everything. Even during the World Cup, people were saying like they are not sure about Martin Odegaard. But what I can tell is that he's a very, very exceptional player, very, very good player. And he's our captain, he's our leader. And he leads by example, not just by being talkative and everything, but he leads by example. When it comes to press is very well. When it comes to play some beautiful football, he plays very, very beautiful football. We saw yesterday when he turned that player, I think it was Elliot Anderson and Co in that midfield, and played a beautiful splitting pass. It was so marvelous to watch him, to see him back to, I would say, to his best, even though it's just the start of the season, but he's been playing very well since the World Cup and everything. So we shall see what happens in the league as well. So another one, I would say, like, people, I would say players who excelled yesterday. I would say Miles Lewis-Skelly excelled yesterday. Kai Havertz on top, he was brilliant. He led the line very well. And Miles was a beast in that midfield. They pocketed Manchester City's midfield like they were nowhere near Arsenal's midfield yesterday. And the other guys, Christos Solis guys, this guys seems to enjoy football in North London. Like, he just came in a few weeks back, but now he's been like involved in each and every game that he's played for Arsenal. He's been he's been involved in terms of goals or assists. Even yesterday for Kai Havertz, like, wow, he's not that big in terms of height, but he jumped and then he assisted Kai Havertz on Kai's goal. And even like on one-on-ones, it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful to watch. It's been marvelous. So I've got nothing to say about this guy. It's just a joy to watch. And I know that Arsenal fans already, they love him. They've accepted him so quickly, and soon there'll be like a chant or a new song for him as well. But we'll just wait and see, guys. And then the other thing is that in terms of our transfers, we're just gonna wait and see until the end of the window or who's gonna come in. But so far is that it doesn't look good in terms of the outgoings. We have seen Gabriel is still at the club. Gabriel Jesus, Res Nelson, Fabio Vieira. In terms of Gabriel Martinelli, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not so sure, guys. Like, I think we still need that player, even though he hasn't been so good for the past few years. He hasn't been himself as well, but some of the things just injuries as well. But then the other thing is that him as well as a player, he hasn't been setting lighters as well. So we'll just wait and see. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, share the channel. Don't forget to hype as well. It's your boy at Ganas Mzansi, at Mzansi Ganas. And we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers. Bye.